come on, you're making my diabetes kiss. Ah, shit.
Drop something.
My diabetes thingy. Come on, video. Come on. Why can't I find a video? It won't come up. Twice I refreshed this.
I'm telling you, this.
What do you want?
Here it is.
Stop it, Otis.
I can get it. Not like shit.
I see us, but I can't share us. What the hell?
Yeah, it's one of those weird days.
It's not letting me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, there's Rose. Hey, Rose.
Here it is.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
1 minute.
Here we go.
Time.
We just got it.
Yes.
See, I shared it on my page, so if you can't find it, go to my page and I already hit it.
There we go.
Already.
It's been on hold since 2:05. Since I don't know when.
Oh.
I'm
Oh
finally
my
showing up. Oh my God. I'm going to chew on the wires like a mouse myself. Serious.
All right, it's almost showtime. We got this.
I got to shut the door.
Oh, shoot.
You got it. Got it. We're good.
All right, boys. We're good.
Oh my God, this is going to be funny. I could already feel the energy. And you know what's so funny is that Susan's like, what are you going to talk about today? Well, with me, everything's weird.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. I tell you.
Oh yeah, I got something else to say too. We got an announcement. You're going to be on in a couple of weeks. The following week, you're going to be on with us.
Here we go.
So I got to announce.
3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio. This is Susan Swanbeck, CEO of the Atunetwork. This work is protected by Creative Commons.
I'm going to put it up a little bit because it's hot to hear him.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours, get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next. So please welcome Susan Swanbeck.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. That's what I'm dealing with.
You're dealing with a blank screen?
Yes.
Oh, you're talented. You can look at him right here, though.
I'm
Oh,
trying
my
to open up
God,
the-
guys.
trying to
I'm
open up the
sorry.
chat.
I've had things actually going on. Nothing really to do with the coronavirus at all, by the way. Only us. But before we start, I would like to wish Michelle Sullivan, we better pull this away from her today, our very own Michelle Sullivan, a very happy birthday, April Fool's Day. Dude,
Oh,
you don't wear makeup. Get out of my makeup bag. The freaking dog's got his whole head in my makeup. Get out of there. Buddha, get out of my makeup bag. Wow.
He's
You
got
know,
What?
I'm going to tell you. So happy birthday to Michelle.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Michelle. I already sang to you.
And then, yes, I have been rescheduling a lot of shows, but it literally, guys, it's got nothing to do with the coronavirus.
Oh,
So,
God, no.
I got
We got
explain.
something worse going on.
Yeah, we're gonna explain to you. So, one, I have a very active teenager
Oh, God.
who's stuck in the house.
Oh my God. Who thinks this
No
is a
workout
conspiracy?
equipment on a third floor.
Yeah. He thinks it's a conspiracy to keep it in him in the house.
And this is worse. We're dealing with field mice.
Oh Lord, that's worse than anything.
And we're on the third floor.
Mhm.
Literally. So, literally every night, every freaking night, Buddha, and it's like, I want to strangle him. Okay, I do. But what he's doing is he's literally taking everything, and it's like, okay, move that, move this, move that, get it out of my way, let's go. So literally, as he's catching the mic, you know,
He's seen so good he can catch two at once now.
yeah, he does. I mean, it's like I have no idea because I've never had this problem before. All of a sudden, and that's the thing, guys. If your animal's acting weird, not only is he actually chasing the mice, okay? Every time Otis doesn't do something right, he'll sit there and bitch at him too.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
He
literally.
corrects him. Yeah. It's like a correction. Like, hey, I'm your uncle. You gotta listen.
That's what he does,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like she can't go from one spot to the other spot quick enough because literally you go to one spot and it's go to another spot. It's like, you know, by the time you're done, her room was so trash. She had every box everywhere. all over
Oh
the
my
floor.
God. It was like a night from hell, I'm telling you.
So literally that's what we've been dealing with. We apologize, but sometimes poopy happens. So,
Yeah.
and I'm the tribute,
Yeah.
by the way. So, you know,
Yeah.
here's your sign.
And now
I'm tribute.
we're team what? Oh, would you call it team?
I think we're the coal miners.
Team fishermen.
Yeah, but we should be team fishermen over here. Yeah, what team are you guys on? What district are you guys in?
How about team
What
seafood?
about you, Chris? What district you in?
I don't know.
District cowboy.
Okay, well, we're team seafood then. Hey,
Oh.
shush. So we're team seafood, and he's
Fishing.
team what?
We're team fishing.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sends her out into the world. The thing is, I want to like saran wrap her all up, but she doesn't let me.
Yeah,
then-
so literally I'm the tribute. So I'm the one that goes out and I run the errands. I run the errands for us, for my mother, and for my aunt.
Yes.
So literally I know the routine. I got that down. That's really, it's not a problem. Got a mask, got the gloves, got everything I'm doing. I know what I'm supposed to do. But you know, sleep would be really good at night.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Tell me about it though. You're
And
not, this is
when
what I go-
do
Oh
those
my
suckers
God.
come out? At night. So when you do the back at night.
because that's when they come out at night the most. That's when they come out, and that's when they start moving about.
That's when they want to play.
Oh, and
That's what. That's when they want to play. That's when they want to
Oh my
play.
God.
I
I'm
am,
telling you.
I am literally moving furniture all night long. I am literally moving
Yep.
boxes from place to place. I am literally picking up things. I pick them up and put things down.
Yeah, Michelle's a commercial now. What
Yeah.
do? I pick things up, I put them down.
That's all I do.
That's it. She doesn't
That's
do
all I
anything
do.
else.
And then in between, I run to bed and go. And then the next time, okay.
Oh, you don't understand.
Like, oh
It's so
my God.
bad. She's in the house standing there with her taser.
Yes.
I'm gonna get these suckers. I'm gonna
Yeah.
taser the hell out of them, right? So then my son comes next to her with his knife. I'll help. I'll help. No, literally they started an argument over who's gonna get him now.
How come I'm gonna kill these little suckers? I swear. They are tormenting us way worse than the coronavirus ever could. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I mean-
it's bad.
I can't.
It's bad.
I know it's bad out there, guys. But
I know.
I'm,
I'm sorry for literally making light of this, but literally, I'm tribute. Michelle's in the house. My son's in the house. So no worries.
Yeah.
I have a kid that'll lift things
I'm
up.
the warrior. I'm the mouse warrior.
Yeah.
I swear at night. Well, I should say Buddha's the mouse warrior.
It's literally right now. It's the mice that are kicking.
He's
our
the
ass.
Xena, and I'm the Gabrielle.
Yeah, you're definitely Gabrielle. I'm the Xena. And when it comes to chasing the mice, Buddha's Xena.
Oh Lord, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just sit there and wonder, how do we do this? I mean,
It's
and then how you said with that energy, I don't know.
Chris, it's every night, Chris. Every night is a saga. Every night. Like, you don't understand.
It's okay.
Dude,
I'm
you
getting
don't
ready.
understand.
I'm going to sleep tonight. Okay. I'm charging my wireless headphones.
I rolled up a
Nothing is
blanket.
going to stop me from sleeping tonight.
And then she goes to bed. I put her to bed and I roll up a blanket and I tuck her in around the outside of her door to seal her in at
I
night.
shit you not. Literally, she'll shut the door. She rolls a blanket up so nothing can get underneath my door
The
walls.
mice don't go in her
Yeah,
room at
but
night.
do you realize between
Yes.
roof, roof, roof? Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep, dude.
It's freaking awful. It is awful. I can't tell you guys. Like, you don't understand.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Can y'all give me some of that? Whatever you're taking, because I want
Yeah,
some of that.
lack of sleep.
It
That's
is
what it
bad.
is. Taking lack of sleep.
It is insane. Like, oh my God, there's one little cabinet. You know what I mean? I must have taken the things from inside that cabinet inside and out about 120 times
Yes.
by now. Like it's unbelievable. And come to find out, we cover a hole, they chew another hole right next to it. And then we cover the hole, and then the next day there's another hole right there. They open up another hole, and like these little suckers, like I want to take them and just stop popping their little heads off their
Well, see, the
body.
thing is, and this is the thing, all non-essential businesses are closed. Well, I'd say the field mice know that. Okay.
Oh my
And
God.
that is why they decided to come in, because they know nobody got
Look at
them.
that way
They
she's
have
pointing.
free reign now.
The way she's pointing.
My dog is eating so much mice, it's giving him diarrhea. I had to
So,
wash his ass.
okay, I'm gonna
last
tell you guys, everyone that's in the chat room, this is what psychics do to relieve that tension
night.
and that
Isn't she,
stress.
she's crazy?
Because we're closed in, we can't go anywhere.
Listen,
Air needs to get under the door.
this is my nighttime though, guys. Everyone's sleeping. You know what I'm doing last night? I had to wash my dog's ass because he had a poopy ass because of the mice diarrhea. Okay, off of his ass at 2 a.m.
Oh my
in the
God! But
morning.
see, my dog. We'll get to what's going on with Chris, but literally, we'll find out what's going on with Chris in a minute. But we had to tell you why we haven't been around. So last night it gets so bad that my daughter goes in to heat something up. She sees the mice in the kitchen. It runs under the stove. She freaking turns the stove up to 400, and saying, "I'm gonna roast your ass." So
She broiled the mouse.
there was no mouse in there. It took off somewhere.
Probably by the outside of the
Oh,
back.
and my landlord can't do anything because it's not essential.
Listen, I don't give a crap. Okay,
It's not. It's a non-essential thing.
It's
Here's
very
the thing.
essential.
Okay, this is it. Okay, this is the thing.
They bred.
Okay, let me.
Like
I'm going to
now.
play with my equipment here, and this is the thing. Okay, so liquor stores have to be open. Okay, because they're essential.
Oh
But
God!
if you have mice,
I'm gonna
you're
start drinking.
screwed.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to start drinking. I can't.
Maybe that's it. We're supposed to get the mice drunk.
Oh my God!
Maybe
I'll
that's
drink a cup of wine
it.
with them.
Trust me,
as long
guys.
as they
This
just
is
agree to
not
leave.
an April Fool's Day
This
joke.
is the truth, guys.
This is reality.
You guys think you guys have it rough where you guys are?
What?
We are being
Oh.
tormented not by the coronavirus, but by hundreds of little tiny mice who will not die.
Literally, my daughter's over and her friend calls and says, "Hey, I got a steak. Can you catch a couple of those for my snake? He's hungry."
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll put that on my list.
Listen, it's so bad. Her dog is so used to seeing them that when they run around,
He just
he
watches.
just watches them go by.
He watches them go by.
Dude.
And he sits on my bed and he does this and he waits for Buddha. And he'll always follow Buddha around when it's snack time.
Oh my God. Because when the Buddha catches one, he gets a treat,
Gets
you
a
know?
treat. So then, just before the end, when he almost got it, he'll follow Buddha around.
Yes.
Just
yes,
so he can
yes.
get the food.
And every time Buddha finds a new hole, he gets a treat, you know? He finds them, you know? And
Oh
so
my
it was like,
God.
Oh my.
Chris,
That's
there was I woke up a couple of mornings ago. Buddha had vomited a mouse with guts.
Oh my
See, guys,
gosh.
out there.
Yes, an entire
Okay, I'm
mouse.
not hungry no more. I'm not hungry no more, Michelle. Thank you.
Wow.
So
Thank you.
that's what we've been up to, guys.
I woke up to that,
honestly.
guys.
So I apologize that we haven't been around to do readings, but two
You don't want us
people
doing
on
readings like this.
lack of sleep. Trust me, we're gonna tell you straight up, more straight up than we normally do. And it wouldn't be
Oh, Lord
funny.
in heaven.
So,
Oh,
what have you
Lord
been
in
up to,
heaven.
Chris?
And this is without alcohol, guys.
Oh my
It's
god.
no
It's
alcohol.
The
Look,
energy,
see,
the energy
coffee.
is just crazy for me because I feel like something is trying to confine me, trying to bring me down, but I keep myself up, and y'all are doing a very good job of that for me because I need laughter. Seriously.
You can come stay with us, Chris.
Oh my god, I would lose my mind.
I'll be sleeping. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'll be
I
even
would not
better.
sleep with him.
You
Me,
can take the
sleep.
night shift. You can take the night shift. Buddha will hang out with you.
You know what? We're gonna be all three of us are gonna be like Michael Jackson and zombies. We're gonna be like this.
It's true. It's true. It's so true. Oh my God.
We're zombies.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my God. And then was it yesterday?
that's what happens when you don't get sleep.
Oh my
Yes.
God. And then this is the lady from downstairs, I guess, because I had to move around furniture to clean up from Buddha when Buddha house in there from the night before. So the lady from downstairs had a headache.
I
Wait,
don't talk about
no,
this stuff
no.
on air.
It was funny though because
Look at it.
you
She's
just
just
messed
like,
up the
don't you
joke.
dare.
There is no joke.
There is a
No,
joke
there
in
isn't,
that.
because we don't talk about this stuff on air.
Listen, I was a joke in that and you screwed it up. Gosh darn it. I can't think of the words now.
Oh my God. So all right. Hi everybody, and how you doing? We're gonna find out how Chris is doing and what's coming up for Chris now that we told you why we haven't been around.
Yeah.
Has
Oh, my
nothing
Lord.
to do with Corona or the fact that I'm tribute. No, it's these little four-legged things with a long tail that I want to just hold them and pluck their freaking whiskers
Oh
out.
my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
I want
So
to
what
put
have you
him in
been
a
up to,
blender.
Chris?
She's just trying to kind of retaining herself.
I
She's
want to
like,
put him in a
she
blender. I
would-
swear
she's
to
gonna
God.
pull hair. She's gonna pull her hairs out,
Yeah,
guys.
I mean, I've got the perfect tool right here.
But yeah,
Blender.
well, as a matter of fact, but other than that, the energy has been kind of off with me. But I still keep myself up. And as a matter of fact, I read maybe like 3 people yesterday. The energy was it was amazing. Even though some energy is trying to mess with me, but I'm not going into detail on that. Uh, as a matter of fact, guys, we will have Susan and Michelle on our show on April the 10th. So just mark that down.
April 10th,
Ooh.
right? We're going to be on here
Yeah.
just
Yeah, so it's gonna be around the corner. Let me see. I said around the corner.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, right?
Yeah, left to right. Left to the right.
No, but I have a show to do on Friday. I mean, yeah, no, I mean on Saturday, and then see, I'm losing my days, and then it's crazy because we went to the groceries today, guys. No eggs,
I know,
no
right?
eggs,
Oh, we have
no water, no water, people.
There's no toilet paper or clean.
Yeah.
Unless you want to wash your floor, you got that,
But yeah,
but you can't clean anything else but your floor.
but they have no eggs. Like, where's the chickens? What happened to
The
all
chicken-
the chickens?
You know what I was telling
They
my
were
friend that
hungry. So they had to kill them. I'm sorry.
What makes me worried more is not what happened to where is the eggs. The problem is why is the chickens?
You know what? This is what I'm gonna tell you, and and my friend was talking about that because I was on the phone with her when we were grocery, and I said, "Girl, you know what's gonna end up happening?" And I bet you everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, that's it." I wouldn't be surprised if it's already happening. People are gonna be like, "Damn, where the hell are we gonna get eggs? We can't find 'em." The only
Right?
thing you can do is get a male hen and a female, and just get the eggs like that. And then we're gonna have to go back to the old-fashioned way and start going homemade tomatoes, lettuce, and people will be like, for the people that grew up out in the country, we were used to that. Everybody else will be like, damn, where's those damn stores at? Because they're
Yeah,
so
see,
used to confined having everything, so you don't have to plan it for it.
No,
And
we
then
had
during the
chickens, geese, everything else. So we've had all that.
So
we
we're
even
gonna
had a
have to go back
vegetable
to that.
garden. So
Yeah.
it's really
yeah.
chill.
And
we
you
put
know what?
chickens.
I
Then
killed
I'm gonna tell you
one-
like this, guys. I hope that, knock on wood, that everybody's not gonna have to go live off on beans and rice, because that's where we're headed. Beans
I
and
can grow
rice.
stuff.
I can grow I can grow stuff, I can kill stuff, I can fish stuff. You know what I mean? I can birth stuff. No, I can freaking hunt
Oh
little
my
mice
God.
stuff and snap the little heads off.
Yeah.
I
No,
can see every guys. I can see Robin. I can see Robin. Michelle hitting a bird and say, "Okay, you what do you want for dinner? You want this bird or that one?" Choo! Okay, that's for dinner.
Oh,
Yeah. See, ever since Michelle shot a bow and arrow and almost shot her eye out, I think somebody else will use the bow.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what I mean? I'm glad. At least we have it as a weapon just in case. I used to once upon a time be able to
Yes,
shoot
but see,
that
the thing
thing.
is, if you were to hold it at the door as a weapon,
Yeah.
you'd shoot yourself.
Yeah, but the thing is, at least look like I can do
We'll
it.
just send you fishing.
I
That's
can do
smart.
fishing. I can
Okay.
do fishing.
And you know what? If I was a fish, I would say this is underwater.
Hey, I'm pretty good. I'm a good fisherwoman, so I can do the fishing, right? Yeah, and I can
He's
do.
gonna
I'm
jump out. He's gonna keep
partner.
jumping out like I'm over here. I'm over here. You can't catch me.
No,
It's gonna
she's
be
good at
great.
fishing.
I can do the fishing. I can
yeah.
do the fishing stuff, and then we can grow the garden stuff and other vegetables, and we've raised a million and one cattle and fish and chicken, all that
Yeah,
other
Yeah, I
stuff.
had all that.
So me too, and so we'd be set. You know what I mean? We could do all that stuff. Luckily, we learned how to do all that stuff. But the other generations that didn't learn that stuff are the generations that are going to have a problem.
Exactly.
They're the ones that
So
don't know how to turn a
now,
seed
instead of
into,
us
you
being
know,
the
a plant.
crazy people, guess
Mhm.
what? We're the smart ones
Exactly,
now.
exactly.
Holistic.
Oh, we love nature. Oh, look at those whack jobs that think, oh, it's all about Mother Earth and all the dude. This is why you need to learn how to turn a seed into a plant that turns into the food that you eat. Hello. It's not about taking your credit card and going to the grocery store and going cha-ching, cha-ching, ching.
Look at oh my God. See,
You
and
know
now
what I
people,
mean? Hey, I
but
come
you
from
know
a
what?
my look at the garden even still that my family has. It's an
Yeah,
entire
still,
family's
there's
lot.
still a garden. It's right around the corner. It's no
Yeah.
problem.
So it's really
Oh,
big.
boy.
It's like a very like close thing to me. Like
Yeah.
to learn to be able
Yeah,
to live off the land and
Oh
learn
yeah.
how
my
to raise
God, guys.
animals
Yeah.
and kill
So
them.
we've been busy. So we're gonna
Yeah.
go back now and try to ask Chris again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's been going on? You know what? For energy, literally, guys, Swift it.
Hmm.
I
But
kid you not. I've done a show on it before. It's really easy. 3 candles. Somebody's gonna send me some energy. Fine. I'll turn it into something I freaking want.
Mm-hmm.
That's all swifting is.
Yep.
Mhm. And that's what
Never
happens.
waste.
Because I can feel it. I can feel it, and I know where
Yeah.
it's coming from.
Mhm.
I really do. But
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of people talking about how they're feeling just a lot of just really
Yeah,
weird
there is.
feelings, unrest, unsettling.
Yeah, well,
like,
there is a
lot of
lot
things like
going
that.
on right now, and
Mhm.
especially empaths, it's very hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like because I haven't really been out much, now I'm becoming oversensitive to the dogs. I
Mhm.
know the moment they're gonna fight. Michelle, take them. They're gonna
Yeah.
fight. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I
It's
know
like,
because you can tell because you're so confined. You can't go. It's like you're in your own prison. You're
yeah.
like, with all the walls, and you're like, damn, I can't believe I'm in prison. Not really, but you know what I mean, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But
getting
that's
real
the
bad. And
yeah.
then remember how we were talking about that other show on the show when now think about this, okay? We're dealing with the coronavirus. And remember on the last show that you said with the portal? Add
Mhm.
that to what's going on already. So everyone that has all these new gifts like time, you know how you said every time shifting
Yep.
shapeshifters and all that. So
Yep.
adding to the coronavirus, all these people have to adjust to these new gifts, and they're like, "Can I have a book?" And they're like,
Right.
these gifts, sorry, they're not labeled in the books because
Right.
all these new gifts that are coming out, they haven't even been discovered.
That's
So
right.
in other word, God is here. God is giving you a plate, and He said, "Okay, here's another gift. Here's
Yep.
another one," and you're just
Oh,
looking at
you
it
ain't
like,
cool enough
Yeah.
yet, dude. When that thing goes like this,
Yeah.
demo stop.
Yeah. The thing is, right? A lot of people, because a lot of people, oh, it's sometimes it's the person who, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. Oh, I don't. They close themselves off
Mhm.
to things, you know. And the thing is, not because we're in the ascension, okay. We're not. Oh, we're getting into the ascension. We're in the ascension,
We're in it.
okay.
mm-hmm,
So, so what the universe is doing is saying, well, you here we are. We waited 30 years for you to figure this crap out that you have these gifts and you've been blocking it, ignoring it. So we're gonna go ka-ching. You don't want to pay attention, so we're gonna just give it to you all at once. Surprise, because you needed to catch up and you refused to catch up. So we're just gonna
exactly.
bam.
Ex-
We know how hard it is to get it gradually, right? Imagine now
Yeah,
getting all this at once. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
boom. It's like a bomb. Boom, 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 boom,
Exactly.
boom.
So it's like the universe saying, "Wait, well, you didn't want to get it gradually, and in a manner that you could understand things little by little. So we're gonna have to just like give it to you like a complete conversion all at once.
Yeah, it's like the same thing of not knowing how to drive a stick and then buying a car that's actually a stick shift.
You have no
Here you
choice to
go,
do it.
drive.
Yeah, now you guess what? Now you know how to drive a stick because you just did it. Whether you know how to do it or you didn't know how to
Well,
do
I've
it.
been driving
Exactly.
since I first got my license. First
Yeah.
car I ever bought was a stick
There
shift.
you go.
I said, okay, how do you drive it? My mother says,
Yeah,
You'll figure it out. She goes, I'll get you to the top of the hill, then you get yourself home, and that was it. I
Did
drive.
it,
I
you
can
know?
drive a stick. And
And then another thing added to that, and this is something that I was told to say for all the skeptics. Everybody's confined in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Well, actually more Facebook than anything because a lot of people are on Facebook. And I can tell you, I've been on Messenger a lot with all my friends.
Mhm.
And this is for other people. The ones that didn't believe, I got news for you. You're confined, so you have to listen to us. You have to listen to us now. You don't have a damn choice now. So what I gotta tell you is learn, open your mind that there is gifts out there.
Oh, there's tons. There's tons of stuff going on,
Oh,
and
heck yeah.
Yeah, and
everybody.
and now they're confined to the phone or a tablet or what or a computer, so they don't have a choice. Even if they don't want to listen, something's gonna draw them in, and they're like, you know what, I'm a skeptic,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're telling me something I didn't know. So get a notebook and write what you learn.
Yeah, literally. I mean, nowadays it's like, I don't know, everybody, oh my God, you're crazy. You do this, you're crazy, you do that. Yes, I'm crazy. Come join the club. So Brenda, Brenda says,
I don't know what
happy
she means.
birthday to Michelle. Quick
Thank you,
question. I'm
honey.
not feeling up to par. Can someone do when waiting on
I
me
don't know what that
right
means.
now? What?
Hi, Kim.
Hi,
Okay,
guys.
what?
Thank you so much,
Okay,
guys.
okay. Well, right now for Brenda, you feel that you're not feeling up to per anyone. You know, that's kind of funny because it's funny how you, Brenda, you're listening.
I don't
I
know.
feel like you're confined and you feel like isolated. So it's kind of like you feel like you're disting yourself, people, and then you start finding out who's really there for you because when basically it's what you're looking for is comfort. That's basically what I'm getting. You're looking for that comfort and that validation that everything's going to be okay because you're so you were used to be going here and there, and now you're just confined in your little home and space, and you're like, I can't. It's almost like you can't breathe. It's like I need to go outside and get some air, but then you have this fear of even going outside because you don't know what's in the air.
It's
And I'm gonna tell you one thing: you're not alone on that because I feel like that too. But sometimes some of us need to go outside, but we take that chance because you know why? Because the light always beats the darkness, and this is dark. The coronavirus is dark.
Yeah, Brenda wants to know
Oh,
if she's having a flare up or if she's sick.
Honestly, I say that it's I don't say it's like what's going on. I think it's just probably a minor cold because that's what I'm getting. But try not to get so paranoid because I'm getting like respiratory.
Yeah,
So you might make her panic because she thinks she already has it. And she's like, oh my God, I'm and a lot of people once right when they start noticing the symptoms, that's when they start kind of panicking. So I'm being told, don't panic. Try to keep yourself in the light. Pray. If you have to call Archangel Raphael for healing, do that because this is the time to do it.
yeah, I
I mean,
agree.
what else can you do? It's the
I
time to do it.
Yeah,
It's a time.
I'm not getting that it's anything you haven't had before. It's nothing new. I'm getting kind of, but we've
Hmm.
actually had these two callers on hold. And for some reason, I'm not getting a time anymore. Normally, I have a time. It's
Satellites,
weird.
and if you notice, satellites, cell
Yeah,
phones, everything today has been completely wonky. The two times that I talked to Tabitha earlier today, and their other phone calls, it did the same thing.
yeah.
It messed up. Adam, the same thing. It messed up. Joe was having the same problem with you. Same problem. All the stuff has happened just completely strange on here today.
Yeah,
Like completely.
Yeah, the energy seems it does seem strange because everybody even asked me today. They go, Chris, you seem a little off today, and I'm like, I'm telling you,
it's
it's like
literally,
one of
you
my
have to
friends.
remember, Chris. One, you're very gifted. Two, you've always traveled. But three, you're starting to develop your empathic abilities. So
Hmm.
you're feeling what everybody's feeling, plus
Oh
yourself.
God, oh
So,
God,
and that's what it is.
I'm like a
So
sponge. Um,
anything you touch, anybody you come around, that's what's going to happen to you. Now, this is something I've been dealing with for a long time. So I choose humor because that's how I can get through it. But that's
mhm.
why if she notices, I spend a lot of time in my bedroom more than anything, especially when I feel overwhelmed. I do.
Hey,
I'll go into my room and I'll
Sue
create
took the
something.
picture, by the way, guys, for the background.
Oh,
This is
this,
one of
yes,
Sue's
this
right
is one of
here.
mine. This is one of my black and white pictures. Thank you, thank you.
We're trying to get out of the
So
way.
yeah, so because you have that going on, you're gonna feel a lot more than everything. So you figure you're getting like what they're telling you. Now you're getting what they're telling you, plus you're getting anxious and anxiety. So when you're going
Mhm.
around all these people, that's everything that's going on because you're expanding right now as well. buddy. You ready to take your
Yeah.
first caller?
Go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Guys, thank you so much for the happy birthdays. Is this my birthday?
Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Patricia,
Oh,
Hi,
we talk.
Patricia.
you had me over here laughing
Oh, thank
at
you.
you all.
That's what the world
But
needs
yeah.
right now.
We love hanging out with our buddy Chris.
Hi, Trish. I think I already talked to you before.
We need a lot of laughter and love.
I know. Oh my God, that is so true, especially now with all this BS. Yeah, we know where that goes. So how can we help you today? Are you there, Trish?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Do you have
No,
a do you have a question for our guest tonight?
Yes. May I ask for a general read, please?
General read, Chris.
Thank
I
you.
think we already talked to. If I remember, Trish, I think if you already, I don't remember your last name, but I think we already talked. But if I remember talking, or if I haven't talked to you, I feel like the energy seems already familiar to me. I feel like you just need to keep yourself in a positive area. Um, I think we already talked with my friend. We did a reading for you. Um, hold on. Oh, okay. I got the about birds. Okay, what I'm being told is that I'm seeing in the chat that what are my thoughts on the birds. Um, I'm being told that there's a lot of energy with the birds. They are connected to the underworld, and they're very connected to the other side. Okay. Um, I do feel that like I said, I already read you. I do feel that you're very gifted. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you hear
Chris
me?
Garcia. His name is Chris Garcia.
Okay. He's muffled. I could hear him. I just don't understand the words that
All right.
he's saying.
All right. Hold on a minute.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
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 I don't
Go
know.
ahead, Chris.
Okay, well, I was gonna say that I kept picking up that you're very gifted, and I know we've already read you, me and a friend of mine, and I do feel that you kind of need this guidance to just keep yourself positive, no matter what's in your house. Like just know that God is with you and that you have protection all the time. And then about the black birds, just just know that that's a sign that that's an omen that thinks that somebody might be trying to deceive you and try to hide something from you. So I'm just being told to pay attention to any birds that are coming, because that does mean something is, has a meaning behind it. And then you said, I would like a reading for the upcoming job. I do feel that you will have that job. It's just going to take some time, and it will not be till like the summertime. I want to say maybe like August. And then a vacation, that would probably be in August, September, hopefully. If not, then you're looking at probably till maybe next year, depending if this virus goes away sooner. But I'm not seeing anything until like the summertime. So it's gonna be a while until you go out anywhere.
All right.
Wow. Okay, let's go back to the caller, I guess.
Yep. Does that help you out?
She left.
Hello?
She got.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, she left.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm
she's still here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know he said a whole lot. It's just that I understand what he was saying. It was just muffled. Oh my
Well, maybe
goodness.
you can call me, because I think we already talked before. Yeah, okay, what I was gonna ask you, what is your name again?
Patricia.
Patricia, would then tell her to message me. She might have to message me private, because I know there's a lot of technical difficulties for some
Yeah,
reason.
there's a lot of technical difficulties that's around right now that actually has a lot more to do with what's going on with the satellites. But Chris said if you want, you could just message him. Is Chris Garcia right on Facebook, and he'd be happy to help you there, honey.
Yeah.
He said find him on Facebook.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
right on Facebook. He said you can message him right there, Chris Garcia.
Okay, I'll try to find him on Facebook.
All right, hon.
and just send them a message. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much, honey.
Welcome.
Patricia.
I think there's just so much of the satellites because you know what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
I'm thinking that the people, you know who they are. They're watching us, so they're monitoring what you're saying. And I think the reason why it was cutting in and out is because something was not allowing me to tell her something because they are been watching her. She's trying to seek answers, and it's kind of like coming in and out with her. That's what
Yeah,
I got.
it does do that. So you guys in the chat room can actually tell us what is going on now. So, but we're literally just taking questions. Sometimes Chris reads, other times, we talk goofy stuff because that's what we do. But considering it's Michelle's birthday,
Yes, I am the
I think
owner of
Michelle should
Recorded
have
Rage.
a birthday reading.
Oh yes, give me a reading, Chris. I never get to
Give
have a reading.
some
Okay,
Zen
so
insight.
Listen,
Oh,
okay.
don't hold back. I don't care what you have to tell me. Air or nothing, completely upfront. I don't care. Give me the whole complete Chris Garcia special.
Chris Garcia special. Okay, is there any questions that you're wanting me to in tune, or you just want me to just go with what spirit tells you? Any questions in
yep,
particular?
go for it. Just anything.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. For you, you're not gonna be doing much for very well, but I do see that you will be doing more crystal work. You're gonna get busy. You're gonna be doing online readings, is what I'm getting. Um, and I feel like you have this for your birthday. I'm being told that you have more of an energetic spirit, but you just kind of keep yourself uplifted. And I'm being told that there's a lot of pain that you're hiding because you're worried about, um, I guess, your dad or your family members or something like that. So you need to just try to release that into the ground and hug a tree because I'm being told that
I
you're
can't.
over
We social
emotional.
distance from people that I can't social
Don't even go
distance.
outside to hug a
Yeah.
tree. Just
How am
don't
I
leave the
gonna hug a tree?
house.
That's a social distancing problem. I can't social distance to a tree from 6 feet away. Give it-
I mean, I know that, but I'm being told that you probably have to let the energy out somehow. You have to find another way because some of us, we're so in tune with nature, and I know that you're knowing that you're what you do, the candles and all that. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
So I'm being told that you have to find some method that you might have to change your methods on how you want to do some releasing tension, healing. Over emotional because I've been like that for the past few days. Um, and then as far as like next year, I see a lot of stuff in the family that they're gonna need you more.
Mm,
Okay, I'm getting like something about a caretaker. I don't know what that's about, but that's probably something not gonna come out to be good. But I'm being told that you're very aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you know what I'm talking about. And you're gonna have to be doing some healing because I'm being told that you're gonna be overwhelmed. I want to say like sometime in November, December. So I think we're all gonna have to support you, which I see something coming, and we will put prayer over you. And it's not for you. It's not for you. It's for a family member.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel it, and you know where I'm going with that, Susan.
Yep.
She's gonna need us. And she's trying to keep herself positive, but she knows that that person's time is
It's coming.
it's coming, and it's coming very soon. And I'm gonna say right now, I can actually give you a time span on how long they have, but I'd rather not touch that unless you want me to go there. I can because that's another gift that I
Yeah, well,
can tell
she
you.
just had her 96th birthday, so it is inevitable.
um. Okay. Well.
I mean, it's been expected for a long time.
Mm.
She just turned 96. I mean, we were blessed to have her for 96 years. It's inevitable, and yeah,
I
it's
did. I'm gonna tell you right now. I see her doing all okay to the end of the year, but you're gonna start seeing some changes. I want to say like in February,
okay.
sometime in February. So I'm just told to tell you to spend as much time if you can. I know that social distancing,
Yeah, I
oh
know.
my God, the social distancing is gonna be hard, but you have to find to make some time for her because you're gonna need that. And
Mm.
it's weird because in my mind I see Susan traveling with you. are going with you because she's gonna hold you because you're gonna be crying like you've never cried before.
Hmm.
That's what I'm telling you right now.
Mm.
And then I'm being told when she crosses over, there's gonna be a doorway opening, more gifts coming up. You're
See,
gonna feel more blessings coming.
then gifts to come to me. Yeah.
More gifts are coming, and it's starting already.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of starting right now. But when she crosses, it's like she's gonna open. I'm seeing like her opening this door and say, you know what? I don't want to be here no more. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go home.
Yeah.
When she goes home, you're gonna. There's gonna be a bunch of spirits coming to you because she's gonna open that door.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing is that there's gonna be angels. When she crosses, angels are gonna be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she sees what she sees, then she's gonna close the door on the other side and say, "Okay, Michelle, it's time for me to go. I'm always gonna be with you, but this is what I give to you as a gift. So
Mm-hmm.
you know that you're not alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's to be expected. It
You'll
is.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I don't see anything besides that. That's the only thing that you already know what's coming.
Yeah.
Susan's already known. I'm being told that she's had premonitions
Mm-hmm.
if it's coming. And just like I said, if you ever need to talk to me, which I'm pretty sure you will,
Mm-hmm.
I will be there for you because you're gonna need all
I
of us.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I do.
And I really didn't want to say that on your birthday, but you said
No, I
it
mean,
all flat.
I know this was gonna happen. Like this is inevitable. This has been expected. This is why things have been happening. Like
Yeah.
I knew it. And I also knew that it was going to be passed on to me. Like this is why she taught everything to me. This is what I knew what was happening. So it was the same thing when I got the dark put stuff for my other grandmother. I mean,
Mhm.
she has 10 kids, and each one had a shit ton of kids and a shit ton of grandkids and great grandkids, and it was a whole entire nursing home full, right, when she was passing. And you tell me why, out of all those people, I was the one and only single person in that room when she passed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, welcome,
Okay,
Jessica.
you explain that.
Wow.
I knew
Wow.
you explain that.
That is crazy
When
because
about maybe a minute and a half before that, 2 minutes before that, there was probably about 35, 40 people in that room.
Yeah.
wow.
Okay. She passed. We had vigils. We were there 24 hours a day. Like, you know what I mean? We were
Yeah,
all
but
there.
that's the way your family is. See, you don't
Mhm.
understand. If somebody is sick, you will see a buffet in an emergency room.
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
there. I'm not
Mhm.
kidding.
Oh,
They
yeah.
go in, they have dishes, they got plates, they got
Mhm.
coffee. Why aren't you here? Who's going to serve the guests when
Yeah.
they come
Oh,
visit me?
yeah.
I'm not kidding. It's like a
Yeah.
freaking buffet restaurant over there.
Yes. Because I'm my father's oldest. When he was in the hospital, I was
Yeah.
expected to serve cookies
Yeah.
and tea
Yep.
and coffee and
Yep.
cocoa and like seriously, like
That's
food.
that's when everybody comes together.
Yeah, as if
Yeah.
this is like this is how you visit the sick, is you do that. So I
I'm
was
gonna ask you.
expected
I'm
to do
gonna
that.
ask you something. That has she been asking more of you,
Yeah,
or
she's been asking for me
Yeah.
more.
A lot.
Yeah,
yeah, because she knows. She
yeah,
knows that you
Yeah.
feel
She
her.
does.
yeah.
She knows you feel her.
She knows, and
Yeah.
last time she tells me that she says the same thing to me when I'm with her. She says exactly the same thing. She knows.
Yeah.
So she and I both already have that understanding. Like she knows,
That
and I
her
know, and like
that her time's limited. And then you know what's weird too is that with this stuff, with this virus, with that being said, I feel that she's gonna go naturally,
yeah,
but
yeah. I
she's
don't think
afraid
she's
to
gonna
go.
get the virus.
Yeah, she's very scared to even go outside. That's how she'd rather be not seeing all this sadness because I'm being told that she was very gifted and she still is gifted even at that age.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows that you have that connection, like you feel that her time is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how the year is going by so fast, but even though we're in March, but time's gonna go fast,
Yeah.
and it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be unexpected. And when it happens, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I remember what Chris said." You're gonna remember that moment,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna be. And when she goes, she's gonna be with you.
Oh yeah, I
But
know. And I
and
very much always call upon my ancestors. I very much know, like when when my grandmother's around, when my grandmother's around, like, it's very connected, ancestral thing. It's all the strong women that are passed in my family. It's a tight connection like that. So
Mhm.
my grandmother and I, we have that.
Yeah,
We
the
already know,
connection,
we discuss it. We already know what's going. It's like almost said without being said, kind of thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like
telepathically,
we're absorbed when we're
telepathically.
there, where you're absorbing information from. It's just the strangest thing, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm absorbing information from her, because she's blind now. She can't walk, like, so it's not like she can get up and show me how she does this and show me how she does that. She would make medicines, and she would do, certain tonics, and she would mix herbs for teas, and she, like, now she's blind and she can't do anything. But somehow we're sitting there, and she can't see, she can't hear nothing, she can't do nothing, and we're absorbing information from each other's heads at the same time, like as if there's a conversation going on, but there's no spoken words being said.
Yeah, it's like being plugged in.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just like that's just how it
Yeah.
is. So I already
Mhm.
know that.
Mhm.
I'm the one who tells, like, I'm the one that's told my family, tells my family, like, it's gonna happen. Oh no, your grandmother's doing great. Oh, and I'm like, I've called it every single goddamn time. Like,
Yeah.
when you're gonna
And
trust my instincts, dude? Like, every single freaking time. Every
and you know
time.
what? And I'm gonna tell you what I see with you is that when someone dies, you usually see it before it happens.
All the time.
Yep.
All the
And
time.
they sit there and they say, "No, Michelle, that's just lucky. You just got it right." No, that's not
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, remember so and so and so and so and so. Okay, and then the funny thing is, after they pass, after they pass,
That's when they believe
they go,
you. Yeah,
because they know
then
the spirit will visit me, and they always do, like they do. So the family, that they all call me. Oh, was there any messages for me? Did he say anything? Is there something he wants me to do? Does he forgive me for this? Like, oh, but now you believe me, right? Now you're wondering, if you know what I'm saying. If he told you, if he hid the money under the porch, you know what I mean? Now this is
Mhm.
what you're telling me. But you believe me now. Before, when I told you, oh, you better spend time with your brother because your brother's going to pass away. He's a very sick man. Oh, no, he's strong as a bull. He's fine. Yeah, well, then 3 days later, your brother's gone. Okay,
Mhm.
but you wanted to go and go have fun with your mistress instead of go to that soccer game with your brother.
Mhm.
That kind of stupidity, and not
Yeah.
having that appreciation when you needed to take that appreciation. You were forewarned about that, but you
Yeah.
want to go and do stupid things. So you have
Yeah.
it's your decision,
Yeah.
your choice.
Yeah. And I've done that too when I
Yeah,
predicted stuff, and they were like, "No, he's gonna make it." I said, "No, he's not." I gave him 3 days, and sure enough, boom, 3 days, and they're like, and they
yeah,
came back and they're like,
yeah.
my
I
cousin
was
said that.
literally this when I
This
was a
is
child. I was already known. Like, I didn't go to funeral. Like, very young age they did start bringing me to funerals, but prior to that I didn't go to funerals. My family, it'd be like a designated older cousin that would, like, stay with all the kids and
Yeah.
watch the kids while the rest of all the family went to the funeral. So we were part of that club there. We wouldn't go to school. That was like disrespectful. So the kids were like, "Oh, it's a funeral, yo, we all gonna hang out together today." Like, we didn't know better.
Yeah.
So we would do that. But already at those ages, I would have a nightmare that very first night. And that
mm-hmm,
person would die. I'd wake up in the morning and I would tell my mother, "Oh, mommy this, mommy that, oh this, la 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 la." And then, the next opportunity, she's jibber jabbering with my aunts and this and that. And she's telling them, "Oh, the funniest thing, Michelle said this and that, and this and that's that. And then a lot of them are going, "Oh, now they're freaking out because now, what did I say? Secrets that only
mm-hmm.
they knew, but was being said by somebody who's 6 years old, told to her by
Exactly.
spirit." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now, so then, I mean, at a young age, and then
Exactly. Yeah.
my own
And yeah, that
grandfather
happened to me.
died.
Yeah.
My
That's
own grandfather died. I was 9 years old, but they were calling my mother and the next day asking for what did my grandfather say? What was the message? They started bringing me to funerals. I would go to funerals. And then my aunts, a few of them decided, oh, we're going to bring, a couple of the other cousins around my age. So I would have something to do in between, because at funerals, Portuguese people, they stay there for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. They stay there the whole time.
Talking, yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
because they're grieving because they have that guilt, and the
oh my
ones
God,
that
you
don't have.
you don't leave. Like you're dedicated there. You know what I'm saying? It's complete dedication. So they started bringing the kids. They would bring board games and put us in the back of the funeral with the dead body in the front, right? And we're in the back playing board games. Great, because the rest of the family is in grief and mourning and crying and sobbing. So death to me was nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it was because they felt like, oh, I'm gonna get tuned into this energy. You know what I mean? So then they could call me up the next day. Oh, and what was said, and then, oh, but you believe me for that.
Hmm.
You believe me for that one, right? How
Yeah,
about
they do.
then? This was the other problem, right? You're not very popular when you're the one telling everybody that who the mistress is for this one, who the mistress is for that one, and who slept with this one, and who slept with that one, and that one slept with your brother.
Oh
Your
my
cousin
God,
slept with
don't
your
even.
cousin. Your cousin slept with your cousin's husband. You know what I mean? And like, and you don't know what you're saying. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because you're
It's
young.
just
You don't
because
know.
you're young, but you feel it. You just don't understand it.
You
There
you
were
know you're young.
messages.
We know little kids when they're just talking and you're playing with your dolls and stuff, right? And you're telling stories and you're playing with Barbie and Ken and you're like, oh, and Auntie Marie went to the barn with oh, and oh, what a nice donkey you have. And they started making the TikTok and this and that. Oh my
TikTok.
God. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For better, I gotta call it something, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, and this is like the stories that are coming out of the facts are coming out. How
Hmm.
does a
That's
child
right.
know these facts?
Yeah.
Hmm.
How
And
does
I
a
had
child?
that.
You don't make
Yeah.
I
believe
don't,
these things.
We
because
got
that's when we have our innocence.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
yeah. So
and then
Exactly.
imagine all these things happen to you at once.
oh my God, I can remember as a child. Oh my God, I had a lot of weird dreams as a child. I
Right,
remember. I
Chris? Like,
remember.
how did it feel for you? I mean, that must have been like, right? How do you
It was,
understand
yeah. I
the
mean, because
child?
I didn't know it was a gift. I just said, oh yeah, you know what? Something's gonna happen to so and it would just blur about. I would just blur it out, and then like 2 3 days, like boom. They're like, how did you know that? I'm like, I don't know, because I was only a child. I didn't know anything.
Right?
I didn't know it was a gift. I knew it was something different because every time I said it, it just boom, 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 and I'm like, oh shit, did I just, you do that, and then you just like, what did I just say? But
Mhm.
it's hard to comprehend at that age because our innocence goes from like 3 to maybe 9, maybe even 10, and then after 11, that innocence just it goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
And
with
if you
me,
have the gift, it stays with you. Some people, it just dies out after a certain age.
yeah. See, with
Mm.
me, it was different. It was more about how I knew how everybody was feeling right
Yeah,
off the
you were
bat, and that
feelings.
that literally bothered the shit out of everybody. So I used to isolate.
Yeah.
Even back then, I started isolating.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried not to hang around with too many people because I knew how they're feeling. I also always knew when they were lying to me. Even to this day, I know when someone lies to me.
Mhm.
I always have.
She's starting to pick up a lot of strange energies that she wasn't used to picking up too, like the ones with the dogs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like
Well,
she's
I've
starting to
always
picking up.
communicated, but I've never picked up their
Yeah, but like she's
emotions.
picking up like the dog's got feelings, and
Yeah.
like he's offended, and the dog is
Well,
very upset with you, like
yeah.
feelings
Well, the
like
dog's
that.
gonna go at Otis because he's mad. So
Yeah.
yeah. So, but we got 8 minutes left to the first.
Wow.
I
Told
remember
you we
that
had a
girl,
lot to talk
Jen.
about today. We had a lot
Yeah.
to chit chat
I know
about.
it's been a while since we've been on. Tomorrow, guys, we are going to do the bowls and we're going to do some readings at the same time.
Yes,
So
yes,
we're going
yes.
to do some chakra work and some readings to try to make up for everything that has been happening. So,
For Jessica, I know you
Robin, hey
have two
Cynthia,
questions.
hey
You have
Christy. I
two
just wanted to
questions.
say hello because I got clients coming. All right. All right. So let's see. Guys, any questions? Literally type them in the chat room right now. I know we've been chit-chatting and I can only go back so far right now.
Well, I don't know if Jessica's on there because she's new,
Just go,
but
just don't
she
go
had
people,
two
people.
questions.
Yeah.
Don't forget
I
to
know.
distance your messages, guys.
Okay, for Jessica Fields, if you're still in the room, you said, what are the spirits saying for me and my
Okay.
husband? It's
Without
just being
corruption.
told that you need to work together, be confined, you have to do more communication, be more open with each other, because I'm being told the total opposite. He's the opposite of you,
You're gonna have to
and
get.
I'm being told that you're the healer, and he kind of just kind of
Hold on.
he's kind of to having to adjust to your gifts. So I do feel that that's what's going on. So it's kind of like you just have to just go hand in hand and just try to work together because he's kind of like in denial about the gift. He's very skeptical. You have been blowing his mind forever, but he's kind of like in denial about it. He just thinks, oh, you just got lucky. But that's what I'm being told for you, Jessica, if you're still on. So if, in case if you didn't get that any messages, if you didn't hear me, then you can message me. I'm gonna put the number on the screen, but don't call me right now. If you want to talk to me, you can talk to me later. Hold on, let me see. Trying to type this. Hold on. Hold on.
So Chris's number, guys, is 210-974-3470, guys. So you can give him a call and chit chat with Chris.
I
He's in
know, just don't.
isolation too, guys. Don't let our buddy Chris isolate himself here, guys.
I know, I know. And then for Stace, any messages I got for you? I'm being told that more blessings coming your way because you're a very giving person. I'm seeing more blessings, wealth, prosperity, abundance coming your way. Protection, of course, you got that protection nailed down, but I'm being told more blessings are coming your way. And I'm hearing from another guide from someone else saying thank you for being there for this person. So I'm just being told to let you know that. So that's what I got for you, Stace. I don't know if you heard me, but and anybody for if they want to call me, do not call me right now because I'm on the Zoom on the phone, so you cannot do that. You can text me, but do not call right now, please.
Don't call him right now, guys. He's gonna lose this connection with us. So don't do that. Don't call him
Yeah,
right now. Call
yeah.
him later
So
after the show, just not right now.
yeah, but you know what? It was so funny. What you said, Michelle. It kind of makes us wonder, like, when you tell them they didn't believe you until after something happened. That's what got me when they doubted me too. They kind of just questioned me like, where did you get that information from? There's just absolutely no way you got it.
Yeah.
And I told them, well, and that's what I got. And then that's when they started asking, saying, well, can you tell me what he has a message for me? And I miss him and I didn't tell him goodbye. I said, well, you had the chance to do it. Why didn't you do it?
Yeah.
And most of them, I can tell you what the answer to that is
Mm-hmm.
fear. It's fear.
Telling
Plain up
you,
fear.
it's
Plain up
awful.
fear. It's awful.
And now look at it. If you think about it, we are all forced to face our fears now. All of us.
Mm-hmm.
We have no choice. We are now every single fear that we have, we are now forced to fear now from what we are have.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the little fears don't even meet up to the big fears, right? For all of us.
Yeah.
All of us
No.
got the big fears going on now. So all the
Mm-hmm.
little fears just kind of go all the way because now those little fears are not little big fears no more. Those don't matter anymore, right? So we now what happens? We all are stuck with the big fears. All
And
of us.
we're all and we're in the same fear, and because we're stuck, we can't do nothing.
No.
And then you know what's so sad too for all the people that I feel like for the big psychics that do all these public events, they
Mhm.
have to cancel and reschedule maybe till the following month or 4 months from now, or they just have to cancel all the events and do online readings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either that or just get refunded.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird because you're just like
Who would
you
have
just
thought?
I
We would have never thought it. You know what I mean?
we
Not.
didn't see it coming. None of us saw it coming.
Yeah.
None of us.
I mean, we knew
And that's the
eventually
sad
we were
part.
gonna. It was gonna happen,
Something was. Hmm.
and
We
like
just didn't know when. Yeah.
right, we didn't know in what way or shape or form it was gonna show up, how it was gonna happen, but This one, they got us. You know what I mean? Ha ha! We snuck up on you. We really didn't expect this one. We really didn't see this coming. And I don't think it's over yet, Chris. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't
It's
feel
gonna
like
get worse. It's gonna get worse before it
yeah,
gets better, and a lot of people are dying. And
yeah.
you know what that is? It's the population. They did this on purpose.
Mhm.
This wasn't by accident.
Oh no,
There's
I
too
don't think
much.
it was either. Yeah.
It was too much population, and they said, okay, you know what? We want all these people to die. But
Hmm.
then again, I'm gonna ask you the over bigger question.
Hmm.
This is gonna make you think. Who are you to tell who's gonna die? Are you God?
Yeah, but think about it.
That's a bigger. They're playing that part of being God. God's
And
the one that tells them when to
off the
die.
weaker. Think about it. They're killing off the weaker, just like the number one thing you do when you're fighting wars
Yeah.
and when you're hunting and everything. You kill off the weak ones, right? The elderly, right? The young ones can't run as fast, right? This is how like animal nature does it, right? This is how animals do it. The young, they get out the old, and they get out the sick, right?
Out with the old, in with the new. Hmm.
Okay, the sick, the young, and the old. Who are the three demographics that are being affected the most by COVID-19? The sick, the young, and old. Just like the animal kingdom does. Think about it.
Hmm.
It's happening.
Sorry, guys. As I've told you before, I will be getting up here and there during all shows. I have no control. It's my back. So it's completely out right now. So I had to leave the room for a minute. But um, we're going to take a short break right now and we're going to be right back.
Don't go anywhere,
Yeah, I'm
guys. We'll be
gonna.
right back with Chris Garcia.
Yes, we will
We'll be
be
right back.
right
Like
back.
they said. Like they said. Oh, there we go.
Well, hey there, ho there, everybody. How are you doing today?
Hi guys, we're back with Chris Garcia. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh,
Welcome back, guys. I was sorry. I was eating, but I'm eating
so,
behind the shadows.
Okay. Well, while you
yeah.
got your mouth full, I got a question for you guys. Okay, Chris.
Alright.
You know, I noticed like a lot lately because of everything that's going on. Like, there's a lot of psychics who are afraid to read. They're afraid to read
Hmm.
cards. They're afraid to do readings on everybody because they're just afraid of dealing with everything that's going on. Like, how do you feel about doing readings and things during this tough time right now?
Oof.
Honestly,
I told you I had a big mouthful question for you.
that's funny. Sorry.
All right, boy.
Um, hold that thought. No, the question I feel for me, I do feel that most people are probably afraid, and I can relate to that because if you don't ground yourself, you don't center yourself. Some people might have that paranoia that what energy they get when they do the reading, that they feel, I guess, and this is maybe people that are kind of new or people that are learning their gifts, that they're afraid that whatever energy's out there with this virus can go into the cards, and then they get it spiritually, and then they get sick. I don't know why I said that, but that's what I'm being told. Now, for the people that are more experienced, we just, excuse me, we can just shuffle a card and put a prayer, and then put protection, and it's just a piece of cake
Right, right,
for
right.
us. But for everybody else, they have this fear like, can energy get into your cards, and can it get to you once you touch the cards?
You,
My answer to that, I want to say no.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you flat out no.
because I've seen that a lot lately. There's just a lot of readers who just, oh, we don't do readings now during this time. Like, I've seen flat out, like, advertisements, like it looks like regular advertisements, and then right underneath they even are putting their own disclaimers saying that they're not doing readings at this time due to whatever this how they're
Huh.
wording about the circumstances. And then I'm seeing even like on other things like people who do tarot readers or palm readers or other things not just flat out saying that they're not doing readings at this time. So it's like, and I was wondering what you thought that would be like. What's the why? What's the fear? Is it because you're afraid to deal with what's going on? Are you afraid that the whole the crisis is gonna come up? Like, what is the reason? Like, what do you think the reasoning behind all that is? Because it's just I find like that it's almost like a trend. Even I get it that all non-essential businesses are shut down, but are we considered non-essential businesses? Psychic is psychic is psychic. Well, no matter which way, shape, or form, we got messages to give. It
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
stop. It doesn't
Mm.
stop because what all of a sudden psychic people's abilities are not considered non-essential
No, I
businesses.
think some people, I think what it is that there are some that are afraid to give that bad news, saying, I do see, like, if they, especially if they pick up spirit, they don't want to tell somebody they're seeing somebody in spirit or how
Mhm.
close they're coming. They don't want to be wrong. And I think a lot of individuals, especially if you have people with underlying conditions, with everything that's going on, it's a big, you know, what's going to happen type thing. And I don't want to, and that's what it is. It's just it's not fear. It's just some people just do not
Don't
want
want
to give
to
that type of news to
hate that.
somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. And
I,
and I can understand that because that's a human part of them.
Yeah.
mhm.
That's a human part of them. And like what I said, that's what I'm picking up. That a lot of people think that the energy can and take into the cards, and then as you're doing the reading, it comes into you.
Yeah, that's like
I'm
another
Yeah.
getting
side
No.
too. I didn't
Yeah.
think about. Like, I
and
didn't
and
think about that.
and that's how I see it because I'm seeing that they're telling me to say that because I think that's what a lot of people fear. They might not say it out in the open,
Hmm.
but that's what they're afraid of because they're saying, okay, well, if we're going to tap into your energy and you have a sickness relative that has the virus, you don't want to get that energy onto you or into the cards, and then somehow it penetrates because energy is energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. But there's a way to guard yourself. Just put up a grid that blocks all other
Mm-hmm.
energy
And
except for those that you normally work with.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
There
And that
must be
is
a
true
lot of
because I mean they're kind.
right, Chris, like a lot of just average readers in like beginner readings don't do that kind of stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
and
they
then
not get the same messages that somebody else would? You know what I'm saying?
honestly, I guess it just depends on how what vibration and their level of their psychic abilities. If they're like way behind and they're barely opening up, they have a lot of catching up to us to do. They might say it in a different way, but it's there's going to be some things that they might pick up, but they're going to say it differently. If
Mhm.
that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And
Right.
to some point, they might get some things, but they might not get everything. It just depends on how strong that person is within their gifts. It just really it varies with everyone.
Mhm.
So, and then there's people that are communicating telepathically because they have a connection in the past or
Mhm.
they have a past life together that they talk telepathically and they don't have to say a word
Mhm.
and they think the same thing or they'll
My
finish
son,
someone else's sentence. They'll finish somebody else's sentence.
Mhm.
You know.
me
So
and Joseph were like that when he was little. Somebody in the chat room is asking if Jessica Fields are my grandparents at peace? Are they together?
I'm being told yes, Jessica, they are at peace. They're more happier up there than they prefer being up there than down here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They see everything from above and they are putting like a cloak around your family and protecting and they're trying to it's weird. I don't even know why I'm being told this, but they're talking to the elders. Well, that sounds like charm. Uh, they're talking to the is what I would call white lighters up there because there is such thing as white lighter, and I believe that very strongly. But it's just that they come not like orbs and like little dots. No, they come in a different form. They come to us earthbound to
Right.
where they can come to you solid and you can't tell that it's an angel. It could be have his wings, and he could be just a normal person, but it could be just an angel from
Mhm.
up there and coming down here and just look like human form. And then once I guess their mission's complete, they just go back up.
Oh yeah.
So they have assignments to do. That's what I'm being told. Oh, and that's another thing. This is what's so weird. I'm gonna ask you all this. I'm gonna ask you, Michelle and Susan. It's been crazy, and I know Stacy and I don't know who else is watching. I'm gonna ask you all first too the question. When you do readings, have you noticed that when you're getting messages, your mind is going 100 miles an hour, and as you're 100 miles an hour, it doesn't catch up with what your mouth is saying, and then for a second you hear this word in your head, and then you're like, damn it, I know there's this word, but I can't remember it, and then if it's kind of like if you can't remember it, you're trying to type it, and then you're like, how do you spell it? Sometimes your mind is going 100 miles an hour, and it's trying to catch up with with your throat chakra, and you're gonna spit it out, but you're just like and then somebody else finishes, and you're like, yeah, what you said. Has that ever happened to you? Because I've been doing that a lot, and I'm just like, why does that do that? Why does it? Why doesn't it just come out?
Because the information, the rate the information is actually coming in is a different rate than what you're used to processing.
Yeah, exactly. And
So
then
literally a couple of times, like I mean, it happened to me when it first started, and now it's like, guys, can you give me a minute so I can say one thing at a time? Literally, that's what I do. Everybody looks at me like I'm nuts, but I don't care.
Mhm. No, it just seems like it's so quick.
yeah, because it happens faster than normal,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
oh
I
and
yeah,
can spell for
definitely.
horse pucky.
Yeah, that's definitely
yes,
that's just because I agree. I think it's all the wonky energy that we're all feeling right now. I think it
Mhm.
is. I think we're just that's why we're getting it so quick. Like, I think it's just quicker than normal because like again they're trying to get us to be uploaded to a
oh,
certain speed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
We're pushed to get to a certain dimension like in a hurry. All of us, all of
so
us.
we don't have a choice. So in other
yeah,
words,
pretty
the
much
ones
it's
that
just,
are
here you go, figure it
Yeah,
out, say what I just
I
said.
know, I
yeah.
know, and then it's downloaded, and then when you do a reading, you're like, there was this one word that I couldn't figure out. I don't know if Stacy said it, but my friend Stacy, there was this word that we were trying to figure out, and it was a simple word. It was the simplest word ever, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, and then my guys were talking to me, and they're like, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I could hear them verbally, like talking fast. I'm like, dude, slow down.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I could hear them talking up a storm. I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm trying to catch up to what you're telling me, and then I'm trying to go as fast as them, and then that's when you go blah, blah, you know, you get tongue tied because you're trying to spell the word or say the word,
Yeah, I
and it
can't.
doesn't come out.
I'll do the talk to text thing. And even the talk to text doesn't understand a damn word I'm talking about. Literally.
And how I'm gonna ask you, Susan, when was the last time you did a reading when that happened to you? Can you tell me when that happened to you? Because I've been doing readings. I did I think it was 3 readings yesterday, and it happened to me twice yesterday. And I told my friend, I said,
I don't know.
what is
It's
that
really
word?
weird
I
because
was like, what was that word? I'm like, what you said.
I space out when people talk to me. It looks like I'm looking into space. So literally it's like you're here and I'm looking over there. And literally I'm talking to you, but they're talking to me. So I've learned to actually look at the spirit and just spit out what they're saying to the individual. Then when they're done, I can turn and look at them. Trust me, it's a lot easier. I have a question. So this is from Tiffany
Veil.
Vale. What was in my past life?
Oh, what was I?
Oh, I have no idea.
I got. What she? I
Whoa.
got a question. What
Yeah.
was
Well,
I?
I was telling that you were probably a spiritual person, but you need to find yourself, is what I'm being told. You probably don't remember, but I'm being told that you were a very gifted person, but you had a hard time dealing and understanding your gift. So now that you opened up, it's kind of like everything is happening to you. Like Michelle said, boom, boom, boom. It's like just like all that, just a cold breeze is coming with all these gifts, and you're just like, oh, okay, I felt that. I saw an image of this, and it's something. And oh my God, and there it goes again. You have to, you have to adjust to your gift. So that's basically what I'm being told. You have to adjust to your gifts from the past into the present.
Well, Susie Martinez would like to know if she has any spirits, any family spirits around her.
All I'm telling you is good job. Thumbs up. I'm seeing heart going across the screen. I'm seeing that there you're doing a very good job. As a matter of fact, I'm being told that one of the relatives on the other side is very proud that you stopped drinking. They're telling me to keep that up because I know it's hard, especially during this time, especially when you're stressed out of work and you're like, damn, I want a beer. No, don't give into it. That's something negative is trying to get in your head. So yeah, you gotta just keep yourself positive. Try not to give into anything negative because you're doing a very good job and you want to stay clean and especially clean inside and out. Is what I heard. So that's what I was told to tell you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I guess I'm reading half the message. She has concerns about her relationship with her husband. I need the first half of that message. Hold on.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like I'm getting half of a message here. Sorry, I did have to look for a bit.
I think that's the only part of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tress Mitchell Arterburn. She has concerns about her relationship with her husband. What can you tell her about her relationship with her husband?
Yeah, sorry. It's a back thing. Everything goes haywire.
I know, right? I'm telling you. What is your concern with your husband? Okay. I'm being told, and I know we've already talked. I remember your name. Um, I'm being told that he's freaking out with all this activity going on in your house. And I remember how I told you, I get the CD and you keep hearing dump, 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 dump. He is kind of denying it, but I'm being told that he did experience something like a shadow just flew right by. So he's always been a skeptic. Well, I'm being told not anymore because I'm being told that somebody was standing over his bed and like waving, like hello, like right here. So I'm being told that he is kind of what?
She's going to bury him. Gee, I know
Okay,
you're a quarantine guy, but relax. Don't get her.
Yeah. No, literally, just separate rooms.
Yeah, step back from the kitchen utensils, okay? Drop the kitchen knives.
I'm being told that he has seen shadows, and I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah,
He
she's
says
saying
when he
shadow.
first,
Yeah, I still hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's seen things, but he's not gonna tell you up front because he's still a skeptic. He just thinks that it could be like maybe the reflection of the sun coming in. So he's trying to make everything like debunk it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being told if he's watching and listening to the show, wake up, dude, because these gifts do exist. And by
Yeah.
the way, your wife is very gifted. Just so
Oh.
you know.
In other words, just listen to your wife. Always just listen to your wife. You can't go wrong if you just listen to your wife.
Oh,
Oh,
happy
and that's
wife.
another thing too.
That's the one thing
I
I've
just
taught my boys. Happy wife, happy life. I've said it to all of them. Happy wife, happy life. That's the way it is.
It's true.
Literally, it's the truth.
Think about it. Now, in times like this, she could bury you, put you in the backyard. By the time anybody comes trying to do the U.S. Census and they figure out that he's gone, you could just say he ran off with the mistress and they don't ever go looking for the body. You know, just say it. Now, charge $5 a roll of toilet paper for you to have the rest of the story. Not go.
Oh,
Y'all can follow that.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you like that.
Susie Martinez wants to know if you can name the person who is around her helping.
I'm getting like an uncle right now. I'm not getting a name. I probably can get one. I'm just trying to concentrate because I'm feeling like I'm getting lightheaded. I know that's another thing, Michelle. I've been getting lightheaded.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've been feeling that with certain people I read. Or
Lightheaded.
see, like I'm moving. I could feel it. Like I feel like the shift is whoa. Okay, that was weird. I just closed my eyes and I just felt like my body was going like this. I was like,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
weird.
Oh, yes. Think about it.
That is
There's meteorites right now headed towards Earth again. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, almost every single week, we've had about 2 to 3 big meteors come at us, right? What happens? Eventually, they're going to push us out of our normal orbit, right? All
Right.
these powerful thankfully, they're not hitting us. But think about the actual push of the atmosphere that they're doing every single time they come through us. So, of course, they're not telling us that, but we are getting off center, guys. Why do you think global warming is getting worse and worse and worse? Because we had literally just got pushed completely off center. Completely. That's why all our energies is off.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
I've been getting wicked
Yes,
lightheaded.
the dizzy
lately.
spells of lightheadedness. People have been getting waves of nausea coming out of nowhere. That has nothing to do with COVID-19. Literally, it's just, it's all of that. All of us are just going through a shift right now.
okay.
And
So
that's even
CJ,
by orbit.
I got the word Edward. I mean the name Edward,
Edward.
or like the letter E. That was weird. It just comes to me. Just
That it
differently.
happens. It's like you have a brain fart, and that's what it is. Literally. All right. Has this ever happened to you? And then we'll take some more questions. I literally sat there and I kept explaining to her, and I can't remember that I was Edith or Eden, and I kept saying, Edie wants to say hi. Edie wants to say hi, which is why I don't do names anymore. Edie wants, and I kept telling her this over and over and over again. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Meanwhile, this is at an event for cancer, and she's saying, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this person is. Literally, she kept getting louder and louder and louder. Well, she sent me an email the next day apologizing to me for making such a ruckus because her Aunt Edith actually died and she couldn't remember who she was.
Oh my
So I
god.
said, yeah, just an E. Or just an A, or no.
Yeah. It just, that's sometimes it's just
literally,
it's one
weird.
of those things.
So who's this new person right here?
One new person.
There's somebody new.
Who are
Over
you?
my right shoulder.
On
No,
you.
for me. I have no idea who this is. Sorry.
I'm being told around you, said?
Yeah. Right shoulder.
New spirit guide.
Ah.
I'm getting a
Good
teeny.
morning,
I'm getting
Gia. That's why it's
I'm
like
getting-
I feeling somebody new and I want to tip my hat. Say,
How do you
"Top
know
of
he's
the morning,
Irish?
Gia."
How do you know he's
I
Irish?
don't freaking know.
How? How do you know he's Irish, Sue? What if
Top
he's
of the morning, do you?
what if he's Portuguese and you just don't want to be discriminative? Come on.
Okay, I'm getting told that I want to say he's 14.
He's what?
14.
14, but he's a young spirit guide. But even though he's 14, he's a note. So,
Michael?
and mm-hmm.
That's
And I'm being told, and it's weird because he has a sense of humor, and it goes with your character. So I'm being told that with your guides, they go with your personality. Those are the type of guides you get.
Oh
It goes
man,
with-
no wonder she's in trouble then.
You guys think I'm the sane one? Yeah, you know nothing. I just look the same one. I make her look insane on air, but yeah, if you only knew.
That's fantastic, Chris.
Oh, God.
and you know what? This guy that I get is a very humorous guy, and I'm being told the reason why he's laughing. He says, "I'm perfect for it," and he's pointing up and he says, "Thank you, God put her assigned me because now you assigned me to guide someone that's crazy as me. Thank you, thank you, thank you."
Oh my God, that is.
Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. He's not. I'm being told he's gonna. I'm telling you for you, Susan. He's telling me to tell you. You want to talk? You think Michelle's bad? He says, Wait till I start talking to you. You're gonna be like,
oh, he's gonna be loud. He's gonna be European.
Oh,
He's gonna
wow.
be European.
If it's, no, that would be weird to think of who I think it was. So.
But
Unless
yeah.
Joey sent him.
But the thing is, it could be a Michael. Doesn't mean you know this Michael.
14 years old, Michael died in car crash.
Okay, but doesn't mean it could be any other 14-year-old who happened to die.
He happened to
at
die in a
14.
car crash. Happened to
He
have
didn't
blue eyes,
say-
blonde hair.
That's not what he said. He
That's what I'm
said,
seeing.
but that's not what he said, though. He didn't say how he died. He
I
just
did.
said he died.
I just did.
You just said that's not what he said.
"Oh my God!"
I just did.
Yes,
I
but
said.
I know
that's
she
not what
just
he said.
said.
It could be another Michael.
Do you need to hear it from Chris?
That's crazy. How did he didn't tell you what his
Fine.
eyeball colors were.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Describe.
Colored eyes, short hair. It looked like a pretty face, and he's real thin,
Looked like a who?
Then
kind of thin. It almost looks like I'm being told like one of her sons that's alive that came in the last time when I told him hi.
yeah.
It's like a twin.
Because do you know who my guide is? My
Who?
son's brother.
So
My son.
Damn,
My son's brother.
she likes to keep it in the family, I guess.
Joey had to send him for a reason.
Mhm.
My
He
husband
says,
took his son down. That's what it is. Hey, Michael, what's up, dude?
and you can feel him too. I bet you're just like, oh my God, now I'm not gonna tell. Now I'm gonna be like hearing him talk.
And you know what's going on right now? My husband's up there laughing his ass off, saying, "Yep, you can't get away with shit with her, dude. I don't want you. She'll tell you."
Oh
And
my
if she
God.
don't, her father will come in and rat your ass out.
Yeah, well, he's watching you now. Now
Yeah.
he's watching you.
He's gonna be like this. I watch you.
That's right. Now he's like saying
Yeah.
hello to my little friend.
Yeah, it's like that. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my
Instead of
God.
he watching him, he's got you now. He's watching you now.
Dude, I don't know why my son's calling me, but I'm kind of doing a live.
Yeah.
So
So that's
hold
the
on.
thing.
I'm gonna message my son. Speaking of sons,
Speaking of sons, the
it's
fruit
another
of her loins are
one.
calling. The fruit of her loins are now calling. That's what's
Oh my
happening,
God.
Chris.
See how it's kind of odd. How
My oldest.
see how you see how he called? That's confirmation right there. See?
See, right,
Oh.
right. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my oldest son just called. Where's
Confirmation.
So what's been going on with the show? We've been talking so much, we haven't even gotten to the
I
show
know
yet.
we haven't even gotten to your shows.
Well, I can tell you like this. I will have a show, of course, on Friday. Then I will show by myself on Saturday. I don't even know who we have on this week. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. My mind is going every.
It's the ascension.
Yes, my mind's like, oh my God, do we have? You know, like, because I know we have, because I know Christina has the list, But because she says, you know what, Chris, you can't do this anymore. You're losing your mind. She told me, she goes, you know what, let me do this. She goes, I'm gonna start. Just tell me who you're gonna schedule and give me their names. And I'm just like,
That's good. That's really
yeah.
good. I bet
It
she's
puts
really
out.
good
It
at
put.
that.
She's been putting a lot off of me because I was always the one that would have to write stuff down.
Something's
Yeah.
But
wrong.
since I'm like busy, I'm just like, I can't do this
Something's
anymore.
wrong. I don't
Woohoo.
know.
It's
Okay.
weird.
Wow, wow, wow. That's funny though. Were you okay?
Yeah, just go
Yeah.
ahead, continue.
So that's, some people are just like really good at those kind of things. Other people are just not, you know what I mean? They just, that's how it is, and it's funny because I found that part of my life, I used to try so hard to be organized. And then I got to like, I tried so hard. I tried like, okay, maybe bright, colorful things. And maybe that they would make me want to like write notes down in this notebook. And, maybe bright butterfly stickers on this would make me want to write my calendar down and that, my schedule. Like, and I would try so hard. And then I got to like high school, and after struggling with it so much, then I finally dawned on me, like, why am I doing this? What is the point of this? Like, I maybe this is just not for me. Like, maybe I'm the girl that has to write the sticky and sticks it on the freaking book. It says,
And just put them on the walls and
yeah,
everything so you won't forget.
yeah, instead of having all these little bookies and calendars and stuff that say, oh, March 24th, the blah, 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 and the blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
see, I have a calendar in front of me,
I
and
don't,
it has everybody's names on it.
I don't
Who's
have
on the
it.
show?
I don't.
Michelle comes, sits, shows up, and makes people laugh.
I don't know. I know you come every
She's
first Wednesday,
see, you know what?
Second
You know
Wednesday.
what? You know what? You know what? I'm pretty sure before she used to, be the one that was scheduling. But you know what Marcel's thing is?
Yeah.
She goes, I'm not scheduling you no more. You know what I'm doing? You're writing the people that we're gonna have, and I'm looking for people to have on. That's what.
That's so good. So she's booking people now. See, that's fantastic. See,
Yeah.
that's already growing.
And
into
and
something else.
everybody has their thing. Like Michelle usually sources out guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's like, okay, we'll just do blum, 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 and it's like, all right,
House is it house?
And so it's funny. It's funny over the years though. There's been a few people that I've kind of said, Sue, like, we got to do this person. Like, we got to do this person. Like, and she's been, no, 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 we can't do this person for whatever reason. And I'm like, we got to do this person. I'm telling you. And I get stubborn sometimes, but I think you understand. When I do get stubborn, it's because it's, it's for a good time.
Look at her face. She's
when
like,
I'm
really?
right, when I'm right, I'm very quiet during the show.
Yeah. But we've had some duds over the years. We're
Oh,
not going
yeah.
to say who. We've had some duds over the years, though. But like I do, like I get insistent about certain people. Then like most of the time, they end up working out. You know what I mean? Odds are they usually end up working out better than we'd ever would have thought. So giving her like
This worked out. I'm just kidding, Chris. That'd be actually.
Yeah. No, but like giving her the benefit of the doubt and like giving her like the free reign to kind of do that, kind of explore that whole thing, might help her open up a little bit more, may help you guys find more variation in things, and maybe see different shows as different angles for things.
She might find somebody as sane as Michelle.
Maybe. Maybe.
It's just crazy because when you do, you got to go hand in hand and try to work together. And sometimes if somebody else is doing something, it's
Yeah, but
just
you got to remember,
weird.
Michelle's not happy unless she argues with somebody once a day.
I'm Portuguese.
It's a freaking Portuguese thing.
I'm European. You know how it is.
So
Chris.
she's got to argue with somebody once a day. So if she had nobody to argue with, I have to argue with her over again. So at least that way she gets it out.
But it's not really an argument, though. I'm like, but Sue, we really, and she'll be like, no, and
no,
this,
it's technically it's an argument because she gets to get a little out.
Yeah, but I'm like, but
problem solved.
Yeah, but the whole time I'm stubborn saying the same thing. My story never changed. But Sue, we really should do this. And she's trying to convince me otherwise. And I'm so we feel so. But it always ends up working out for the good. But she's right. You're busy doing how many shows? You do a lot of shows. You're on a lot of shows.
You really are.
Your brain is going all the time. You do a lot of private stuff behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You have your day-to-day life behind all this.
By all this, yes. And so I have a lot. Yeah, so I have a lot on my plate already. I have a lot on my plate because a lot of people don't see. Yeah,
that's the same thing. I understand that because I build all the shows I do all the tech stuff on the shows, and now I'm making all the jewelry, and then I'm doing the jewelry show. So it's like, yeah, you can deal with the guest people. I don't care anymore.
I got
Just make
stroke
sure that
hands.
they send me the this. Oh, you can't use this date or that date because they're taken.
Yeah. That's all I
That's it.
ask her. What dates can tell me?
No first Wednesday, no second Wednesday.
Yep.
After that, you deal
Yep.
with it.
I'm just tell me what dates I can use. You know what I mean? And like you know, you're already like part of the ATU network family. You got the
Yeah.
first Wednesday of every single month forever. Well, whether the apocalypse is here or not, guys. Chris will be calling us from underneath the volcano, huddling in together, all like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
With a little built-in fire. He's built in. He's frying some fish and some peppermint or something.
All right. Well, we have a
We'll
couple of
be here.
questions in the chat room, but one of them is from Rose. Rose
Galante.
what she said. And then,
There you go. Oh, there you go.
you know, when my back's out, my eyes blur. So I mean, I have a magnifying glass here, so I can still do my jewelry. So
And she still does a hell of a better job than I could ever do. I'll tell you
so
that.
she said that she has dark spirits following around. Is that a bad spirit or a good spirit? She says it freaks us out. It's a woman. To me, I would say paranormally, it would really depend on the situation and what happened. I would literally have to more information. But Chris, what are you getting?
Honestly, I don't feel. I mean, it's paranormal that I can tell you right off the bat. But with this lady, I think the reason why she freaks you out is because I'm seeing like, and this is most spirits come to me like in a very pleasant way, but in your case, it's not very pleasant. I'm being told that she's long hair and she comes out like scary looking, and I'm seeing like dripping. So there's something about water. Okay, something that's the worst way to die. God forbid. That yeah, that's one way not to die. Especially if you're drowning or somebody drowned you or you were murdered and then they left you in the water, you couldn't breathe. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like she was drowned. So
A traumatic event can create dark shadows. Yes.
yeah, so I'm being told with that she has like very pale skin. Oh my God, I just heard that very well. That's
Well, it
very.
freaked
I
you
don't
out. Now
even
you
want to
freaked
see.
yourself
Yeah,
out.
just saw it when I said pale skin. That's like light. That's lighter than us.
I get
Um,
when that ever happens to me. I don't know if it happens to you, Chris. I get that little shiver right up my back.
I know, and
You're like, becomes
and if it doesn't go there, I get it on my arm, my hair.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
feel my
yeah.
back most of the time
Yeah.
unless it's in pain. So
I saw right
Yeah.
away. He freaked himself
Yeah.
out with that. I was like,
so we do have
Yeah,
a question
yeah,
that came in before.
hold on. You don't think
All
you
right,
finished?
sorry,
Did
you finished that one, and then we'll get to the question that came in.
Did you
before.
finish that one, Chris?
yeah. I just say that this person came and
Okay.
drowned in the water or something out of the water. So yeah.
Linder Sicari. Ow, that hurt leaning forward. I've been talking to friends online. I just need to know if they're really in danger or not. The person's name is Chris.
Oh, that is so weird. Oh my God.
Twilight Zone on ATU
Oh,
Network.
And today's already been a weird energy day already to begin with. So
Oh my God,
look at
is it
this.
ever.
Look at this. I'm telling you, this is the
Oh my
right
God,
here,
this is
full view,
weird.
guys.
I'm telling you, this is the most psychic Twilight show ever.
Yes, but we have fun,
Yeah.
and that's what it's
I
about,
know.
guys.
But see, what's
Literally.
good? What happened is he's gotten more gifts, and voila, it's open, right?
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden it just blossomed. Like how you never know when a flower's gonna
Oh,
bloom or it's just gonna open up and blossom. Voila, Chris, welcome to the Ascension. Welcome. I think you are
Let
now
Let
way
him-
past the 5D.
I'm gonna say it like this: with that person, if they're in danger, I get no.
No.
Mm-mm. They're not in danger. You might be a little bit of point. Can't see. I can't even say the word paranoia. My God, see what I just did?
Paranoid.
Just pause for a second.
Okay, I know what you're trying to say.
Paranoia. Yeah, paranoia. So I'm being thinking that you're too paranoid because you haven't heard from them.
Right.
But I'm being told he's perfectly fine. Oh my God, I couldn't even talk for a second. I was like, here you go again.
See the energy? See
the energy. When your energy goes, you go.
You just you froze up the actual can,
Yeah.
literally.
So literally, you sound like.
Yeah, but
It's like one of those, it's like, no offense, it's like one of those movies that are dubbed over and you sit there and you talk and
the
if
Bruce
you know
Lee
what I
movies.
mean.
I am going
Look
to
at-
ascend. No, I am not.
You sound like
Yeah.
you sound like E.T. You sound
Yeah, it's like, how are you today?
You're right. That's great. Oh my god.
Oh, loony.
And see how it is though, and it's gonna take us a little bit to kind of get adjusted to this stuff.
Yeah.
To get
Yeah.
adjusted to this, it totally.
and I'm gonna tell you for everyone who are looking into the chat.
Oh, she said thank you.
Y'all did-
because
did-
according
yeah.
to him, he's
What?
being held for ransom.
Oh Jesus Christ, a bullshit artist. So she's being scammed, huh, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Yep. Girl, she's being scammed, or should I say, you're being scammed.
Yeah, like the local stores that are trying to sell 2
Cool.
rolls of toilet paper for $10.
Yeah. I'll sell you my grandmother for toilet paper. No, you are being scammed. This is a complete scam. Huh, Chris?
right,
Right,
so-
Chris?
Yep.
I think it's
When-
15 minutes left of the show, but
We
I think
Yeah.
I'm going to make a prediction. I don't
Oh,
think
go
life
ahead.
is going to return to normal to close to August.
What do you think, Chris?
I'm thinking more like summer. The latest would be like
August.
September. I'm thinking September. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
close.
right after August. What do you think?
You guys are gonna hate me, but I'm saying November, December.
Wow.
Yep.
I
Now,
don't, you
mind
know
you,
what? I don't know why we're getting that. It's different. It's just
I
Weird.
remind you, I predicted all this before all this happened.
Look at
Yes,
his
I
finger.
did.
I predict.
I predicted all of this happening, all of it down to the T. Okay, so I'm putting mine in there. November. Look, see that person says November too. November. December. Okay, November, December. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I
but
don't know.
think-
I'm getting August.
Because
Oh,
you said no.
God.
You said back to normal.
Yes. Getting back to
Normal.
normal.
What's
That's like
normal?
disgusting.
I don't know. You know
We've
what?
never been
I don't know the meaning of normal because I'm not normal from the
Yeah,
beginning,
neither am
so
I. Weirdos of the world unite
Right,
on
yeah.
ATU Network.
Yeah, exactly right, man. Raiders of the world unite. God damn it. Hey, you guys are doing nothing else but sitting on your asses at home, so why not?
So now that we're dealing with a nonstop mouse issue, when do you see me moving?
Oh my God! With all this,
You've already
going
told
on?
me what date. So now I'm going into when do you see me moving?
Remember, things change. Universe changes.
Yep.
So see what's
I
up.
don't remember what I said because I don't remember what I said. I could have said a different month and then this. So things do change. You're right. When do I see you moving with all this stuff going on? Ooh. I want to say I'm hearing November, December.
November, December.
Same thing. It's the
See?
same thing you said last time.
See, November, December.
And look,
That's gonna.
see, he's channeling.
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. When you do the shows and you start channeling, dude, sit on the seat.
Have a cup
Because
of juice
if
next
you
to you.
fall over,
Yes.
you won't be that far.
Yes.
And falling
Yes.
from a stand, it's not fun.
And the orange
Been
juice,
there, done that.
and the orange juice is good for you. It helps keep your blood sugar up so you
Yeah.
don't get so dizzy so much. Take
Yeah,
it
are
from
you
me,
kidding
okay?
me? I had non-stop chocolate next to me. When I
That
started
works too.
channeling, I was
Oh my gosh!
Sugar
Right?
drops like a pinch
Yeah.
when that happens.
So guys, though, I'm gonna remind you though, guys. You know what my prediction of normal is, though. I'm gonna tell you. I don't think normal
Do
is.
you
what-
know what normal is?
This is gonna be my
Chris,
version
does
of
she
normal.
know what-
Listen, I
Sorry.
don't think the normal like we remember. You think about this. I think we're already reaching a different normal right now, right? Our kids don't go to school; they're homeschooled by computer. Our college students don't go to school; they're schooled by computer. Graduations are no longer in person, and by colleges, by high schools. Like we're already at a total different norm already, right? So is this going to be the norm that we're going to be having back in November, December? Because it'll never be the normal we already just knew. It won't.
There he goes again.
Keep in mind.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Right now, we're already at a different level of norm. What happens every time we leave the house now? We wear masks, right? This is already becoming our normal, right? to leave our house with our masks on, right? What's our
Mhm.
normal? We walk in straight lines and keep 6 feet apart from one another, right? Isn't that like our march?
Mhm.
What's our normal? We walk like that already, right? There's the whole entire country, the whole entire universe is already now changed. This is our normal. So think about it, guys. This is what's going to be our normal when this is over. Okay. This is going to be our normal. So this is what we're already getting used to, guys. This is what we need to get used to. This is what it's going to be. This is what life is going to be.
Huh.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh.
This is my prediction. I've never been wrong.
I'm gonna tell you right now with
Better knock on
energy.
wood, girl.
I got like
not
I don't know why, but I got the word
Oh,
Matrix.
that was Kevin. Try the floor.
You remember the movie Matrix?
Yeah.
Where
I
they
love
go
the
like
movie The
this.
Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, dude, I'm telling you, please listen to me. Find a chair because you're channeling. Like, I'm gonna show you what you look like.
Yeah. The energy is like way like zapping you.
And
right
your
now.
head goes back and forth, and that's how I know you're starting to
You're
channel.
like-
And literally, then you start to sway.
you look like
Okay?
Janie's
So-
got a gun.
Literally,
Janie's got a gun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So find your chair. Hey, everybody tell Chris at once. Find a chair.
Right, right.
And
get
you know
some
what's
orange
funny?
juice,
I
like-
never sit down.
You might
Oh,
have
you
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Then I'll tell you what. Put a big pillow on this side of you and a big pillow on that side. Or better yet, a pillow on trampoline. So this way you could just lay, fall, and bounce
Yeah.
right back up.
I wouldn't make them air mattress
Yeah.
because it doesn't help you with the airflow when you fall down, so you'll whack your head still regardless. So you out an air mattress, so you don't want to try.
No,
to
no,
make
no.
Gonna
Hey,
be-
mattress.
You're gonna be a ping pong. You're gonna be a ping pong.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get, that's what you can do. You got plenty of time on your hands. You can make a
Hey.
gigantic, like a gigantic paddle for ping pong, right?
Oh my
Put one
god!
on either side of you on these little coils, and then like the coils you have and all this stuff, right? And then every time you start to fall, it could just do this, and sooner or later, Chris's head will be go.
No. Hey, Chris, remember this? You know when when you were babies, you had those swings that you attached to the doorways.
The jumpies.
Yeah, remember those?
Yes.
We were attached, so we were like standing up. We were kind of sitting down, so we couldn't go no matter what way we went. We didn't get hurt and stuff. That's what we need to do. We would call it like the channeling chair. This is where you sit when you're doing.
You know what? It's funny that Susan said about that pink about with the head. My head. I'm gonna tell you like this. Somebody said, "Why don't you put like because they make some of them. They're like bubble head pins you can clip to your shirt." They said, "Make a pin of yourself. Say with your little body, and then your head's gonna go ding 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 ding."
Next year,
Yeah, because literally, when you're channeling, you're kind of like.
yeah,
Like,
because you're
like an Egyptian. Like an
yes,
Egyptian.
yes,
Like
Egyptian.
Right.
Look at everybody, guys. You see it?
See, but it's hitting you a lot stronger than normal, Chris.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you, since this energy is just going out of whack, I've noticed that like when I do reading, sometimes I notice like how like not a pentacle, but pendulum. Oh my God,
Pendulum.
pendulum. Look, I can even do this where I've done this, and people get an answer. Okay, look, answer a simple question, and I'm keeping still. I'm not moving my hands. Ask a question and watch how my body moves. Ask a simple question. I can use my body as a pendulum.
As a human pendulum.
Okay, human pendulum. Fine. Is my favorite color blue?
Wait, which way is yes, which way is no?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, wow. I just heard yes.
No.
No, I think my body was trying to go this way, but I just went like, whoop. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I do need a chair.
Wait. Will I ever become a millionaire? No.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know that.
Ooh. You never know. You never know. We're gonna make Chris Garcia
Oh.
bobbleheads. Make money.
You know what? Those are the
Hey,
people that
Chris
see that.
Garcia, crystal bubbleheads.
That's right.
God.
I've got my Dremel now, so I'm working on carving up some crystals. Yeah.
Oh my God! Just imagine. I
Yeah.
would have to take a picture and be like, okay, what bobblehead do you want? They're gonna be like, what do you want? Chris wearing what kind of shirt? You want him to wear his bubble shirt?
You
And
want
then
the
with
Chris
his head,
Garcia pose going like this? Or do you want the Chris Garcia pose going?
Or do you want me channeling?
Right?
ding, 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 ding.
Which Garcia pose do you want today? Collect
They're
all
gonna be like,
four. Chris Limited,
raise your hand if you want all of them.
right? Collect all
Now,
four.
now
Limited
picture this, guys. A bobblehead of Susan and Michelle. You know how crazy that would look?
That is awesome. Are you kidding me?
Michelle?
Michelle's head would be extra loose.
Oh yeah.
And mine would have to be the control freak.
Ding 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 ding.
So you'd have one that's barely moving and one that's going.
You know what? There's even bobbleheads where there's like safety pin, but just picture this. If somewhere we can find a connection where we had a bobblehead made of, our bodies are made of like the way we look, and somebody paints them and draws them like the face and everything, and then they fix their head to where they have like a, I forget what you call it. It's I forget what you call that thing.
A noose.
Oh, no, it's like a wire attached to the
Spring.
head, and then you can move the head,
It's a
you can move our
spring.
bobble. Yeah, it's a spring. I could just imagine
A
paint us
noose.
all just how we look, and maybe like, which one's better looking, the bobblehead or the person?
Hey, wait, no, I want my, but could you trim the sides down a little bit?
Michelle, I got Michelle laughing. She's like,
Listen, my
which
thought
one
goes
in-
like this: if I had an opportunity to make my own bobblehead, this is how I would make my own bobblehead. It'd be a bobblehead that you could put, like, say, your boyfriend or your husband's face on the bobblehead, right? That would be the top of the bobblehead, right?
look at
And
Susan.
what the motion would be like a knife stabbing it. So every time it went like this, it'd be like, and you can change the face of like a husband or your
You know what? That's a good pose for a bobblehead right there. You see what Susan did? She was ding. She's like, I can hear her say no.
And you could even have it like a recorded thing where it's your voice saying, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna get brainstorming, everybody. What do you think about getting bobbleheads of everybody?
Hey guys, let us know if you can make some bubble heads.
Bobbleheads, I swear to God, that would be the shit if it could be just like that.
Bobbleheads.
You could interchange it. You could put whoever your husband's face, his boyfriend's face, whatever, your mother-in-law's face, whatever. Yeah. Your sister's face.
You know what? What about this? What about your ex-girlfriend that just you hated her to death?
Right, your ex.
Just get a bat and just put a bobblehead and go boom, 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 boom.
God, rubber balloons that you sit there and you hold and you punch them, the punching balloons.
yeah.
Somebody's face on that, blow it up and do that.
Right, yeah. Do like a punch. I got a pulp over.
And I am not a violent person.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but see how much, you know what? It would be so satisfying, right? To do something like that. How de-stressing would that be? How to do that, right? Like he's saying, an ex-girlfriend, right? You could have a whole army of bobbleheads of ex-girlfriends all there with their knives through their
I hope nobody has an army of ex-girlfriends.
They might.
Damn.
You know, your mother-in-laws, you know, your bosses, you know, whoever it is that you feel like you need to take the stress out on, right? It's a harmless way to do it. So what? You're killing them in plastic.
Michelle, if you put plastic around somebody, they really would die.
I Lysol them.
You're going to Lysol them after you murder them by wrapping plastic around their head.
You don't make a mess from the blood. You don't make a mess on the rug.
Oh
yeah. Then you can sell the extra pack that comes with the fake blood. So then when you stab them, it literally has blood that comes out of it.
Oh my God.
So when
See,
you
she's
go like
getting...
keep spraying blood out.
You know what? I want to change like this.
I'm going to make it an edible Jello tree.
Then there's people
You know
licking their
what? I just have this weird feeling, y'all guys. I'm about to get a call after the show. They're like, really? You gonna do a bobblehead with that? You know what? Make a bobblehead or Chris, whatever pose you want. This, this, or
right? That's my idea. If I was to ever create a bobblehead, that's would be the bobblehead that I would
She
create.
would murder people with her bobblehead.
It would. I'd have a whole collection. I'd have like my mom, my ex mother-in-law, my ex-husband, my ex-husband, my ex-boyfriend, my
Yeah, she's got a lot of
ex-boyfriend,
exes.
my ex-boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, my ex-girlfriend, my
So
ex-boyfriend.
pretty much her dresser would be full.
And once a month of the
Oh my God! What about your bobbleheads of your dog, of the animals? Oh my God, that would be so weird. The bobbleheads of the
right,
dogs.
Yeah, and Joe would walk by all the time going, ping.
Oh my God. Imagine like you have one of your boss, right? And you keep it in your desk at work. And by some reason, like your boss is looking for something, they go into that drawer and accidentally makes the bobblehead move, right? And what is the bobblehead for, right? A picture of your boss, and then your boss recording is like, "Die, Mr. So and So, die, you suck, so and so." You know, and it's you, and the bobblehead is with the boss's face with these things being said.
I'll tell you one thing, guys. This is not April Fool's. This is real life in the house of ATU Network.
You know what I mean? I think things like this that I think of, like, imagine the opportunities of things that just to happen from that.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm thinking about seriously making it. Just gotta find a connection.
What was that, Chris? I couldn't
Make
make
a
out what you
bobblehead
said.
of me. Make a bobblehead of me. I
thinking
might
about
have
how to
to make
make a
some phone
bobblehead
calls. Now I gotta think of what shirt or how design I want, how I want them to
Yeah,
fit.
yeah.
You know, my
Hey, this is
body
serious
and my
business, creating
shoes.
a bobblehead.
I
Yeah.
know.
You gotta think of like what your catchphrase is and record it. So you know what I
They
mean?
talk
Say
it.
That doesn't go on a bobblehead.
But you can
Yeah, you
make a
can.
recorded
You can
bobblehead.
add a feature to it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be extra.
Yeah, right. It could be saying something like "love and light, bros." Love and light, bro. Wait, no, don't say that. After a while, the batteries get low, and it'll sound like "yo hoes, yo hoes, yo." So you
Oh
don't
my
want to
God.
do that because the batteries start working funky. You know what I mean? And then the little kids get a hold of it and they walk around. I got my new toy. I got this toy. And the toy says, "Yo hoes, yo hoes," and they walk around the school. Look at my yo hoes, yo hoes. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Pop, 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 pop. They're gonna get in trouble and be like, "Where did you learn that?" From
Then
the
they're gonna
bobblehead.
instead of saying
my
"I
God,
love
you
Chris,"
guys are bad.
yeah, I'm telling you,
Oh.
this is business. This
You
is
know, we
serious
got 2
business.
minutes, 12 seconds, 11 seconds,
Oh my!
10 seconds.
So Chris, tell everybody.
Minutes left of the show. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Tell everybody how to
Well,
get
they can write. You can find me on Facebook, Chris Saki Garcia, or you can reach me at 210-974-3470, 210-974-3470, or you can find me on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network on the House Walker Files with my co-host Christina and Junior. And by the way, they will be on April the 10th. So,
Yay, April 10th.
and
We're gonna rock it over there. Rock it over there.
We might come up with another
rock it
idea
over
besides
there.
bobbleheads. All right, 90 seconds left of the show, guys. We'll see you here tomorrow night for chakras and readings.
I got a lot of ideas for
Um,
murdering type toys.
Yes, I know. See ya tomorrow. Wait a minute, the Michelle wave.
ATU Network. More information on upcoming shows and appearances, be sure to follow us on Facebook and on the web.
oh my God, that's funny.
.wixsite.com.
.net.
Voiceover work done by Cody Ray Desby.